swear to faithfully execute the duties of the office of the Grand Marshal of the West Orange St. Patrick's Day Parade. And I swear that I will continue to exemplify the finest aspects of the Irish American community until my term ends. So help me God. Congratulations.
Ladies and gentlemen, the 2025 Grand Marshal of the West Orange St. Patrick's Day.
I was telling Laura how much I hate being up here in front of you all. It's one of the few things that give me true anxiety. And she said, listen, don't try and be too smart, clever, witty, or charismatic. She said, just be yourself. I want to thank Mike Cunningham and Tom Brennan and the whole parade committee. They really are fabulous. They work year round, raise all the funds. It's a non-stop job, and the funny part is we keep asking, what can we do? And they're like, nothing, just go have fun. So it's thank you guys, all of you. The South Park Pipe Band for putting me up. You guys are the best. Auntie Mag, Uncle Phil, Kira, Ashley, and Philip, thank you for coming out from New York. Love you guys. The Cryers, the Kellers, the Gunnings, the Conigs, all our friends and family here. Thank you all. My fellow honorees, Kevin, Rich, Jim, and Kathleen, you guys have been wonderful. I've known Kevin and Kathleen since junior high school, I guess. The other two, Rich, I knew a little bit. He never arrested me, but I knew him. And Jim just met within the last couple of months, and they're both wonderful, and it's been a pleasure, and I look forward to walking down the street with you, so thank you, guys. So now, from Dublin town in 1964, Mommy and Daddy, and I still don't understand how, and I guess at that point they were just Phyllis and Noel. They took a chance on the job offer at Rod's Restaurant on Northfield Avenue in West Orange. They had no family, no friends, no idea where it was. They just found themselves here in West Orange. They became Americans very fast. If you asked them, would you ever go back home to live? Their answer was always, we are home. End of the story. So growing up in O'Keefe, we were never taught or told we were Irish. We were Americans. But even though we were Americans, for some strange reason, everything we did was Irish. The only vacations we took were to Ireland and East Orham. There was Irish festivals, Irish dancing, associations, pipe bands. 2 generations of O'Keefes grew up enrolled at the Shillelagh Club Daycare Center. Every weekend. We only ever ate out at Crimes. September's on special occasions. So we have been setting up and marching in the West Orange Parade as long as I can remember. We don't ask who's going to the parade. We ask if the one family member who's not going has been arrested or is in the hospital. You know, there was no shamrocks or kiss me I'm Irish shirts allowed in our house. We were Americans. There was no Irish trinkets, no little leprechauns, because we were Americans. But there was always hand-knitted Aran sweaters in our house ready for St. Patrick's Day. But we were Americans. Mommy always had a crisp American flag hanging. The minute it got faded, she said, get out there and change my American flag. But inside the house, it was filled with Irish music, non-stop, every day. Because we were Americans. I really thought we were just regular American kids. So when I got to junior high school, I was in for a rude awakening. I heard all the other kids talking about the Rolling Stones, The Who, Boston, Cheap Trick, Lynyrd Skynyrd, and I offered up, how about those Clancy brothers? Turns out I wasn't an American. I was Irish American. You know, Mommy and especially Daddy took the watch and learn approach to parenting. Their hard work and dedication to family and friends, their love of being American and Irish, taught us everything. Watching them be nice, truly honorable people taught us all we needed. You know, our house was far from Leave It to Beaver. There was no sit-down life lesson talks. We didn't get long talks on how to act or behave. If we did something wrong, all it took was one glance from Mommy with her puckered lips, and we knew. I'm afraid to plug over. You know, there was no talk about the birds and the bees. It was never ever mentioned. We had to learn that stuff the hard way. Up in the woods behind the community. It wasn't pretty.
Oh my God, yeah.
Without speaking a word, Mommy and Daddy taught us to be proud Americans, who were coincidentally the most Irish people around. And one life lesson that was always made very clear: when St. Patrick's Day rolled around, we were not allowed to go to school. Daddy would say, if the Jewish kids get their days off, and the Italian kids get their days off, you guys are going to New York City to celebrate St. Patrick on St. Patrick's Day. Every year, as soon as he said it, Janet would run upstairs, put on an Irish skirt and an Aran sweater. We would have to say, relax, it's not till next week. You know, Sean had no idea what was happening. Since we had just purchased him from the Albanian family up the street, he was still learning English. Karen would then sit my parents down and explain she had a 4th grade book report due on constitutional law and civil procedure on St. Patrick's Day. If she missed school, she would never get into law school. Turns out she did all right. For the last 2 months, everybody's been very, just amazing, so nice and complimentary, which is not easy for me. I've never been good at taking a compliment. Like if you say, Noel, nice jacket, I'll spend the rest of the night going, what the hell did he mean by that? So it's been great having my friends at South Park keep me grounded. I thought I'd just read a couple of texts to you that they sent me within a couple days of leaving the house.
No!
Hey, what did West Orange run out of people to honor? There is a place called the Suit Store on Route 4 in Paramus. You might want to lose that second chin before they start taking pictures. And thanks a lot, Noel. Now we'll have a lot more stuff to play this season. So, you know, my pipe band world is filled with friends who really love being Irish and often go unrecognized. They show up for every single thing you ask them to show up for. It's just year-round. They practices on Thursday nights. They aren't just Irish, they're true Americans. When others are barbecuing or down the shore on Memorial Day weekend, 4th of July, Labor Day, they're out, they're playing parades, they're playing ceremonies honoring America. So I'm very honored to be part of South Park and call them my great friends and to be sharing this honor with you guys. So it's also fitting to have a few pipe band friends that are also being honored this year. John Gethens, Deputy Grand Marshal of Newark. John's our bass and tenor drummer with us. And we have with us tonight Keith Wood, the pipe major of the Great Northern and Moore Pipe Band. Keith's the Grand Marshal of the Marshtown Parade. And we also have my friend Sean McGovern, the owner of McGovern's Tavern, Grand Marshal of Newark. And I'd like to thank the Essex Shillelaghs for teaching me how to play, giving me the love of the pipes, and inviting South Park to play along with them tonight. It really means a lot. What's the last name? Right. Anyway, I'd just like to end tonight with a very famous quote or slogan from one of the most well-known Americans alive today, Mommy O'Keefe. Good night, God bless.